Okay, so before we had Deb over to our home and to work with my dog Oscar, we had babied this little boy Oscar. He's a little Beagle Shih Tzu Mutt. There's a picture of him. We had babied him for 9 years. He was our one and only, hung the moon in the sky, and we had unknowingly taught him to kind of run the household, as Deb told us after the fact. But he was the center of everything, and we had the nerve to give birth to a little baby boy. And he came in and took all the attention away from Oscar, and it was very, very hard for Oscar. So Oscar at one point snapped at our son, scarred my husband and I very deeply, so we immediately overreacted and started separating them throughout the house at all times. So Oscar was behind a gate, and the rest of the family was in a room downstairs, and we just were living this life where we were separating our precious angel dog from the family. And
how'd that feel?
It was extremely difficult on everybody. It was extremely stressful to keep everybody separated, but it was emotionally very painful because we knew we weren't doing the right thing by Oscar, and quite frankly we weren't doing the right thing by our human son Henry either, because he wasn't getting the experience of spending time with our dog and living a life with the whole family together. So it was extremely sad, stressful, and we were really at a low place when I reached out to Deb. And Deb came in, gave us a very frank, honest conversation about what we needed to do. She was extremely approachable. She was completely understanding. There was absolutely zero judgment involved in her instruction, but she gave it to us very clearly and succinctly, and when we followed her instructions, we have had a brand new household and a brand new life, and Oscar is now able to freely hang out with my son, and Henry and Oscar are now best of friends, and we just can't say how big of an impact it's had on our life, because we just love Oscar so, so much, and we can see that Deb has really, really improved the quality of his life 100%. So we owe Deb a lot, and I cannot recommend her any higher than I do. Please see Deb Nabb.